Hi, my name is Bree, and today we're doing day 14 of my cookie advent calendar, and we're going to do cornflake cookies. Okay, so I've made this so much that my recipe is almost completely disappeared, and you could probably just find any recipe on the internet for how to make these. Basically they're cornflakes and peanut butter, but you're gonna need a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of light corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of butter, a half a cup of peanut butter, and 3 cups of cornflakes. You can use name brand or whatever ones you want, doesn't matter. Okay, so these are like a no-bake cookie. You're gonna have to set up everything you want in advance. That way, as soon as you're done cooking, you can just scoop the cookies out. You cook everything together in different steps, and then you're gonna spoon the cookies out onto whatever surface area you have. So I'm gonna line this counter up with parchment paper so that I am ready to go. Because you don't want to be doing this afterwards, because the cookies will set and then it'll be very difficult to scoop them out. All right, so in the pot we're going to bring sugar and corn syrup up to what does it say? Up to medium heat. So you're gonna bring sugar and corn syrup up to medium heat. Okay, as soon as that is at medium heat, so nice and warm, you're going to stir in butter and peanut butter. Once it's mixed, you're going to remove from the heat. So you're gonna mix it all together. The butter should be melted, the peanut butter should be a nice consistency. And then we're going to place the cornflakes directly in here and mix it around. The original directions say to put it in a different bowl and then combine it. That just ends up in a big mess. If you put it in the pot, it keeps the liquid nice and warm and will give you a little bit more time to scoop them out onto the counter. I use parchment paper because I don't buy wax paper, but you can use wax paper to put it on the counter if you want. Again, I just find wax paper almost useless for me, so I don't use it. All right, so that's what we are going to do. So I need to measure out my 3 cups of cornflakes so that I'm all ready to go there. The last thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that first. Okay, so 3 cups of cornflakes ready to go. I got a whole stick of butter. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut 2 tablespoons out. That way I don't have to worry about that. But don't put it in the pot yet. Just have it ready to go. Because we're gonna heat up the sugar and the corn syrup first. So my butter is ready to go. I'm working in reverse order because the last thing I want to be doing is heating. We need to measure out that peanut butter, which is a half a cup of peanut butter. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to double this or not. But I'm already making a lot of cookies, so I suppose I'll just make more later if I want more. The trash can's just right there. I want you to think I'm throwing that on the floor. This is where this is gonna get real interesting. Let's see if I can measure out a half a cup of peanut butter in this thing. I doubt it. Well, I'm going to make it work, but then getting it out is gonna be another pain. Yep. I also don't think I have enough peanut butter to double this. I need the rest of this peanut butter for another recipe. Okay, there's my half a cup of peanut butter ready to go. We got cornflakes, peanut butter. Now we need the corn syrup, which is half a cup, and a half a cup of sugar. So wash these out and dry them. Good. And then we need a half a cup of corn syrup. All right, that's our half a cup of corn syrup. Going in. Let's wait forever to get that out. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do before I start cooking this is I'm going to spread that parchment paper along this counter and have a spoon to scoop the cookies in. Pretty much after that, it's just going to be a dump and go cookie process. Okay, we're ready to cook. Finally, I just moved all my stuff over by the stove. And this should come together really quick. So what I'm doing right now is just mixing the corn syrup and sugar. I'm getting another spoon out so that I can scoop cookies off of this in separate thing. I'm going to just put that over on my counter. This cookie is one of the fastest cookies to make. So it takes about the same amount of time as a Rice Krispie cookie. So if you get called to, the kid comes home and says, yeah, I gotta bring cookies to the sporting event or whatever. My class holiday party tomorrow, I need to bring cookies. This is a really quick one to throw together, especially if you have cereal. And what you're looking for here is that all of this is combined and you can't see the individual grains of sugar. If you can still see the individual grains of sugar in the corn syrup, you need to wait a little longer. Okay, we are pretty good right now. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. It's all one consistency. I'm gonna actually turn this heat way down to low. It's too high because it's getting to like a bubbling thing. All right, so I'm gonna throw the butter in, and then I'm gonna scoop out this peanut butter. Probably gonna take me forever, but we're gonna do it. I think I just need to find a better way to measure peanut butter because no way that I've seen works very well. All right, it's gonna be fun to wash later. All right, so now we just need to make sure this is all heated through. Take you along for the ride. Try to keep it steady as possible. And as soon as that butter right there, you see that little bit of butter is melted, I'm just going to turn this off and start mixing in the cereal. And then we're done. We're ready to scoop out the cookies. Which, right there it is. Really quick. All right, cereal time. All right, let's just take it all over one at a time. Go for a ride. Alrighty. Gonna finish mixing this over here. This is where leaving this in this bowl really helps because it keeps it warm. If you transferred it to another bowl, you literally have 30 seconds before it starts to firm up. And then it's really hard to work with and scoop out. Okay, so then you're just gonna take it and you're gonna plop it down, and then it's gonna firm into a nice cookie. And we're just gonna do that until we're out of mixture. It really doesn't matter the size, just whatever size you feel like eating. Like if I get little chunks here now and then, that's good snack size. I'm not worried about it. These cookies probably won't last a day either. My kids will devour these cookies. And really, all it takes is for these to cool and they're ready to eat. And I think we made that in less than 10 minutes, which is really good for a cookie. Probably been quicker if I wasn't filming, but filming takes time. And by the time I'm done pouring these out, the first ones would have set already. But because the pot is still warm, you get a little more time to work with it. So this was our first one, and it's still a little warm, but it's almost set. I'm gonna just eat this one. I'm gonna have to work really hard not to eat this whole counter worth of cookies. They are so good. Separate that one because that one's mine. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.